Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into something that's, well, fundamentally changing how we interact with the stores we shop in. It's about how artificial intelligence is weaving its way into brick-and-mortar retail, but maybe not in the way you first think.
Right.
We're really going to zero in on the a fascinating, evolving relationship between AI and the human employees, the people right there on the floor.
Exactly. We've been digging into some really great material for this deep dive specifically, articles from Mobile Insight.
Okay.
They feature insights from John Campbell, he's the director of product management, and also Alex Abilmona, a solutions engineer there.
Gotcha. And our mission today really is to get past the surface level stuff. Like, forget just chatbots and automation for a sec.
Yeah, that's kind of the standard view.
We want to explore how AI isn't just about replacing people, but maybe about empowering them, making the human part of the retail experience even better.
Because, let's be honest, the sources really highlight that for many of us, our current experience with AI in retail can feel, well, John Campbell calls it friction at the front.
Friction at the front. I like that. It feels right.
Yeah. It's those moments where the AI feels less like a helper and more like a gatekeeper.
You know exactly what he means. You're trying to do something just slightly complicated, right? Like a specific kind of return.
Or ask a detailed product question.
And you just hit this like rigid scripted system.
Totally. John Campbell nails it. He says customers are detached from the AI being very helpful. Often experience it only in negative situations. You get that series of standard stock questions, he says. And then after maybe 10 frustrating minutes, then it's like, okay, let me find you a real person.
Which just reinforces this idea that AI is only about basic automation or, these annoying chatbot hurdles.
Exactly. It simplifies the whole conversation, makes technology feel like bureaucracy.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Because the core message we're seeing from these sources is really pushing back against that limited view.
Definitely.
The first big shift they talk about is moving the goalposts for AI in retail, from replacement to genuine empowerment.
That's really critical reframing, isn't it? The common anxiety is, oh no, AI is going to take all the retail jobs.
Yeah, you hear that a lot.
But the perspective here is that the real opportunity isn't like competition between humans and AI. It's about building a truly complementary partnership.
So AI doesn't step in to do the job instead of a person.
No.
But helps the person do their job better. Is that the idea?
Precisely. It's about equipping sales associates, making them more capable, more informed, and ultimately, more valuable in their interactions.
Okay.
Alex Abilmona puts it clearly. He says the real benefits include how it can empower a sales associate on the floor, not just replace them.
Right. Okay, so how does AI actually empower them? The sources talk about AI being like an augmentation tool, like a superpowered knowledge resource that's just...
So this is where it starts to get really interesting, I think. Think about the knowledge gap in retail. Historically, it's been incredibly hard, almost impossible, to train every single employee on every detail of every product.
Oh, totally.
Every policy change, every promotion.
And John Campbell talks about this from experience. He says, I've worked a lot of retail jobs, and you don't necessarily know everything.
It's true.
And what happens? Sometimes employees might bluff, or worse, they have to stop talking to you, walk away to a terminal somewhere.
Yeah, break the whole flow.
And awkwardly look things up.
Yeah.
It completely disrupts the conversation.
Exactly. Now, imagine an employee having access to an always-on comprehensive knowledge base. Like right there with them. Maybe on a tablet or something.
Instant answers.
Right. It completely transforms their ability to serve you with confidence. John Campbell puts it really simply. If you're going in and somebody feels more confident to help you because they have this assistant in their back pocket, inherently that experience would improve.
The confidence.
Yeah.
It has to have a ripple effect, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
A comfortable, confident employee is probably going to be more proactive, more willing to engage. They can focus on actually connecting with the customer and solving their real need.
Instead of worrying if they know the answer.
Yeah. That leads to better service, happier customers. I mean, it just makes the whole interaction smoother.
And that idea of empowering employees, it goes beyond just having information in the moment. The sources also suggest AI could actually revolutionize how we train retail staff in the first place.
Training. Yeah. Traditional retail training.
Right.
It's often those manuals, maybe some videos, shadowing someone who's probably too busy to really teach you much.
Right, that learn by consuming model.
And John Campbell highlights the painful truth there. The retention rate when you're a new employee and learning so many things is super low.
You just forget most of it, right?
Yeah.
Especially under pressure.
So how do you get past that?
Well, the sources propose a different way, moving from learn by consuming to learn by doing, and using AI to make that possible.
Like simulations?
Exactly. Using AI to create interactive conversational training scenarios. Imagine a virtual customer you can practice with.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. AI could simulate different customer situations, questions, objections, specific service requests. Employees could practice handling them in a safe space before they're actually on the floor with a real person.
So they build skills and confidence before the high-stakes moment.
Precisely. This kind of interactive approach could dramatically improve skill development and, importantly, retention.
Okay, so bringing this all together, the core belief here isn't about choosing humans or AI.
No, not at all.
It's about strategically blending the unique strengths of both, finding that sweet spot.
It's really advocating for a truly human-centered approach when you implement AI in retail. The sources mention Viba as an example of this kind of thinking.
Viba, what's that?
It's a type of AI solution designed to engage shoppers, answer common questions, provide personalized recommendations, that sort of thing.
And this seems crucial, it's built to complement the human staff, right?
Yeah.
Not replace them.
Exactly right. Think of it as handling the high volume, maybe more routine inquiries, or providing that instant access to factual info like stock levels or specs.
Which frees up the human employee.
To step in for the more complex stuff, the empathetic conversations, the relationship building, the nuanced problem solving.
So the customer gets the efficiency of AI when that works,
Yeah.
but the judgment and connection of a human when they need it.
Best of both worlds, potentially, yeah.
And that distinction, AI for routine, humans for nuance, brings us to another key point. While automation is valuable, getting simple tasks done faster.
It's useful, for sure.
It's really only scratching the surface of what AI could do in retail.
Absolutely. What's fascinating here is that unlocking the true value of AI in retail seems to require it to understand more than just data points.
Meaning
Meaning it needs a deeper understanding of, well, human interaction. It needs to interpret tone, context, intent in a conversation.
because shopping isn't just transactional, is it? It's often a conversation, a feeling, a whole interaction.
Exactly. AI can process massive data sets, spot patterns we'd miss, but humans bring that essential empathy, the creativity, the ability to read between the lines.
So the AI needs to be smarter about people.
In a way, yes. The sources talk about needing to inform AI responsiveness by drawing from things like the brand's overall strategy, its positioning, even understanding different shopper personas.
So it sounds like the brand.
Kind of. Abilmona puts it well. The way AI responds needs to align with human expectations. If it sounds too robotic or misinterprets intent, shoppers will quickly disengage. It can't just be factually correct. It needs to feel human aware.
And that awareness.
Yeah.
It extends beyond just the customer interaction, right? The human element is critical behind the scenes, too, actually guiding the AI.
Oh, absolutely essential. AI models learn from data, sure, but those algorithms need human oversight. They need human guidance to make sure they're behaving as intended, that they align with business goals, that they're actually accurate and fair.
John Campbell makes a really insightful point about the tech itself, like large language models, LLMs.
Yeah, the engines behind a lot of this conversational AI.
He notes that an LLM is really the injection of human knowledge into the ability to complete these processes.
That's such a key insight. It's not magic, it's built on human knowledge. Humans are essential for curating the data used to train these models in the first place.
And spotting problems, bias.
Yes, identifying and mitigating potential biases hidden in that data, and then continuously refining the algorithms. AI can find patterns, but humans provide the critical context.
And the strategy, the creative thinking.
Exactly. Translating those patterns into actionable insights that actually improve the retail experience, that takes human judgment.
It really flips the script, doesn't it? Instead of being replaced, humans become the essential intelligence guiding the AI.
Making sure it reflects brand values, customer needs,
Mm-hmm.
while the AI handles the heavy lifting of data processing and that instant information recall.
So looking ahead, the vision presented in these sources is pretty powerful. It's about truly empowering both the employees and the customers through this kind of strategic collaboration.
It paints a really interesting picture.
Yeah, imagine walking into a store. Maybe you get some initial product info or quick recommendations from an AI interface like that Miva system you mentioned.
Available instantly, 204/7 if needed.
Right. And then when you have a more specific question, or you just need that personal touch, a human employee steps in seamlessly.
And maybe they're even potentially briefed by the AI on what you were just looking at or asking about.
So it's this blend of immediate efficiency.
And personalized human interaction, it could create a genuinely superior experience for you as the shopper.
And solutions like Viva, as you said, aren't just for the customer. They're designed to empower the store employee too.
Yeah, giving them that instant knowledge, maybe some guidance on what to do next, boosting their confidence.
Ultimately, the potential outcomes seem pretty significant for everyone involved. You get a more confident, capable workforce.
Which should lead to dramatically better customer service.
And hopefully a more efficient, maybe even more enjoyable retail operation overall.
It's a really exciting picture, I think, of how technology can actually elevate the human experience in retail rather than diminish it.
So to kind of wrap up this deep dive, the central idea emerging from these sources seems really clear. The future of success in brick-and-mortar retail isn't this binary choice, humans or AI.
No, it's about the and.
Exactly. It's about skillfully blending their respective strengths, moving beyond just basic automation to genuinely empower both the people working in the stores and you, the customer.
It really paints a picture of retail evolving, finding a new way forward, not just dissolving.
And it leaves you with a question to maybe ponder, right? If AI can genuinely give every single retail employee an intelligent, always-on assistant in their back pocket, what could that actually mean for your next shopping trip? How might it change who you interact with, the kind of service you receive, and maybe even the fundamental nature of the job for the people working there? Something to think about next time you step inside a store.